Sustainability isn't just a buzzword, it's a way of life that impacts every choice we make. Imagine a world where our resources are used wisely, where clean air and water are the norms, not luxuries. Sustainable development means meeting our needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs. It's about balancing economic growth with environmental protection and social equity. Think about renewable energy. Solar panels and wind turbines are not just trendy, they're essential for reducing our carbon footprint. Every small action counts, from reducing plastic use to supporting local businesses. When we prioritize sustainability, we're not just saving the planet, we're investing in our health, our communities, and our future. Let's embrace this journey together, because a sustainable world is a thriving world. Sustainable development is not just a buzzword, it's a necessity. Imagine a world where our needs are met without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs. It's about balancing economic growth, environmental stewardship, and social equity. We're talking about renewable energy sources like solar and wind, which can power our lives without depleting the planet. Consider the circular economy, where waste is minimized and materials are reused. This approach not only reduces pollution but also creates jobs and stimulates innovation. And let's not forget about social sustainability. It's crucial to ensure that everyone has access to resources and opportunities. By assessing sustainable development, we can identify the gaps in our current practices and push for policies that protect our planet while fostering economic resilience. It's a collective journey, and every small action counts. Together, we can create a thriving world for ourselves and generations to come. The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development is a global blueprint adopted by the United Nations in 2015, aimed at fostering a world where prosperity, social inclusion, and environmental sustainability coexist harmoniously. It consists of 17 Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, which serve as a universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure peace and prosperity for all by 2030. The 2030 Agenda was adopted at the United Nations Sustainable Development Summit in September 2015. It succeeded the Millennium Development Goals, MDGs, expanding the focus to include environmental sustainability, peace, and global partnerships. Unlike the MDGs, the SDGs apply universally to all countries, recognizing that challenges such as poverty, inequality, and climate change are interconnected and must be addressed holistically. The goals range from ending poverty, Goal 1, and zero hunger, Goal 2, to promoting quality education, Goal 4, and ensuring gender equality, Goal 5. Goals such as clean water and sanitation, Goal 6, affordable and clean energy, Goal 7, and climate action, Goal 13, emphasize environmental sustainability. Decent work and economic growth, Goal 8, reduced inequalities, Goal 10, and sustainable cities and communities, Goal 11, highlight social and economic dimensions. Goal 17, Partnerships for the Goals, underscores the importance of collaboration among governments, the private sector, and civil society to achieve these targets. The three pillars of sustainable development include economic growth, which advocates for inclusive growth that provides opportunities for all without depleting natural resources or harming the environment, social inclusion, which ensures social equity and the eradication of discrimination, aiming for inclusive societies where everyone has equal opportunities, and environmental protection, which calls for responsible consumption, renewable energy, and urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts. While ambitious, the 2030 Agenda faces significant challenges, such as inadequate funding, geopolitical conflicts, and the need for strong political commitment from all stakeholders. Critics argue that without clear accountability mechanisms, the achievement of these goals can be uneven, with some countries or sectors progressing while others lag behind. Quality education, Goal 4, is crucial, as informed and educated individuals are better equipped to drive sustainable change. Young people are vital agents of change, and involving them in discussions about sustainable development, innovation, and activism is essential for maintaining momentum toward 2030 targets. The COVID-19 pandemic significantly disrupted progress toward achieving the SDGs, exacerbating existing inequalities and straining health and economic systems. Recovery strategies need to be aligned with the SDGs to rebuild more resilient and equitable societies. How can we ensure that no one is left behind in achieving the SDGs? What role can individuals play in promoting sustainability in their communities? How have global crises like the COVID-19 pandemic impacted progress, and what measures are necessary for recovery? By exploring the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development in depth, students can gain a comprehensive understanding of the complexities of modern global challenges and the collective responsibility required to address them. Global food security refers to the state in which all people, at all times, have physical, social, and economic access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food to meet their dietary needs and food preferences for an active and healthy life. Addressing food security involves tackling both the availability of food and the ability to acquire it in a sustainable manner. Availability is ensuring that there is an adequate supply of food produced or imported to meet demand. Access involves economic and physical access to food, which includes the ability to purchase or otherwise obtain food resources. Utilization is the proper use of food, including the ability to make informed nutritional choices and have safe food preparation facilities. Stability means maintaining consistent access to food over time, without sudden disruptions due to economic or climatic events. Current global challenges include climate change, where extreme weather patterns, including droughts, floods, and heat waves, threaten crop yields and agricultural stability. Conflict and political instability displace populations and disrupt food production and distribution networks, contributing significantly to food scarcity. Economic disparities, where poverty limits access to sufficient food, and rising food prices exacerbate inequality, particularly in low-income countries, also play a role. Additionally, pandemics and health crises, such as the COVID-19 pandemic, highlighted vulnerabilities in supply chains and affected food production, transportation, and distribution. Global initiatives and solutions include Sustainable Development Goal 2, which aims directly at ending hunger, achieving food security, improving nutrition, and promoting sustainable agriculture. Technological innovations in modern agriculture, such as precision farming, genetic engineering, and data analytics, optimize crop yields and reduce waste. International cooperation through organizations like the World Food Programme and Food and Agriculture Organization works to provide emergency food aid, support sustainable agriculture, and promote policies that enhance food security. Local solutions empower local farmers with training, access to resources, and knowledge sharing to help communities build resilience and self-sufficiency. The impact of climate change alters growing seasons and reduces the availability of water, affecting crop and livestock productivity. Small-scale farmers, who are often dependent on predictable climate patterns, are particularly vulnerable to climate-related disruptions. Adaptation strategies such as drought-resistant crops, irrigation improvements, and sustainable farming practices are essential for mitigating these effects. Success stories from countries that have successfully combated hunger through targeted government policies, such as Brazil's Fome Zero program, can provide blueprints for comprehensive strategies. However, challenges in sub-Saharan Africa persist, facing chronic food shortages due to a combination of poor infrastructure, limited investment in agriculture, and recurrent droughts. Future prospects include investment in sustainable agriculture, where funding for sustainable practices, such as regenerative agriculture and agroecology, is crucial for maintaining long-term food security. Reducing food waste is also vital, as approximately one-third of all food produced globally is wasted, highlighting the need for better storage, transportation, and consumer awareness. Nutrition and health must be addressed, focusing not just on the quantity of food but also its nutritional quality to combat malnutrition and non-communicable diseases. Discussion questions arise, such as what are the most effective ways to ensure food security in regions prone to climate-related disasters? How can technology be leveraged to support sustainable agriculture while maintaining ecological balance? In what ways can local communities be empowered to achieve greater food self-sufficiency? Interactive activity ideas include research and presentation, where students choose a country and research its food security status, challenges, and solutions implemented to combat food insecurity. A simulation exercise could create a scenario where students must devise a food security strategy for a region facing multiple challenges, including climate change and economic instability. A debate could be organized on whether genetically modified organisms are a viable solution for ensuring global food security. Global food security is an intricate issue that intersects with environmental sustainability, economic stability, and social equity. By understanding its complexities, students can better grasp the interconnected nature of global challenges and the collective action needed to build a food-secure world.